Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Creation Stories. And this is a new biopic from director Nick Moran, who brings a lot of energy and music taste and just sharp moving pace to this biopic that focuses on Alan McGee, who is a famous and legendary Creation Records label head who found Oasis and Primal Scream, and who, I'm a pretty big fan of Primal Scream, and I do enjoy Oasis as well, so it's like, okay, cool, I get to have this connection all the way back from when he grew up in Glasgow, and all the way up until he's big time in Hollywood, and trying to process all the things that he's been through. And you have Ewen Bremner, who's from Trainspotting, who plays McGee in this film, who gives a really fine performance. He has some emotional moments, but a lot of the times he just has this like manic energy. It is pretty funny trying to see him play like a 20-something-year-old version of this character, straight out of like Dear Evan Hansen, but worse, because like Bremner is like 30, 40 years older than he's supposed to be, and you have him doing a really fine job in this relatively straightforward biopic. It's a rock biopic. It hits the beats that you expect. He has his problems, he has a troubled childhood, he goes beat by beat through his career, and spends some time in the present day. But it's a fun and humorous experience. It has some flair, and it really is something that adds a little bit more energy and spark to the film than what could have been just like a purely average biopic. And some of the things I really appreciate were the supporting cast members, like a Jason Flemying or a Jason Isaacs. He's fantastic in the small role that he popped up in. And they bring the flair and the fun and a little added something else into the scenes that they're in that are memorable and gives us some fun elements to it. And the themes of like focusing on the music industry and this perspective on what it really means to be part of this label and making this music and producing these bands and everything he accomplishes and where music is going and how society is shaping. It really focuses on how music is at the core of that. And, you know, it's something that strikes a chord. I love music, so I'm more inclined to love musicals and musical biopics and rock docs. And this is something that I really appreciated about this film. And, you know, this is a fine biopic. It does a good job of setting things up and knocking the pins down. It might not be the most special or unique film, but this is a really solid film that's worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Creation Stories. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.